Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I have a question for you. Snozberries. What does it mean? For the longest time, I thought it meant some kind of mystical, magical fruit. Apparently, I was wrong. It is today's product review from In the Cloud. Now, if you look close, you can kind of see a very familiar character on there. The definition for snozberries was kind of always assumed as some weird, fanciful fruit. I made the mistake of Googling it. So I'll let you guys do that and come to your own conclusions. My results were the very first one that loaded, so have fun with that. But in today's product review, it has a picture of, let's see, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, blackberries, and maybe a cherry in the back. I'm not sure what flavor this will taste like, but we're about to find out. This is In the Cloud's psychedelic series. Trippy Blend is the title of it. It says it has THCB, THCH, D6, D11, and PHC. Those are fairly different from the traditional products that I review. Usually I stick with Delta 8, Delta 9, HHC, THC, and occasionally THCP. This has none of them. It says it's 2 grams of live resin and it's a disposable vape that contains 2 grams total. That's big. This is an indica blend, and there's a whole bunch of information on the back of it, which I encourage you to check out if you do end up getting this product. Now, it says on the size here, there we go, fruit punch, sweet, and tropical. Now, I decided to open this before I recorded this video, and I'm really glad that I did. Initially, there is a pull tab. This is what happens when you don't have patience and follow directions. So I ended up tearing the white ribbon off of this. So if you do end up getting this, just keep in mind it's a little bit trippy to open. It's supposed to open like this. And then there's supposed to be a button where this little tab is here. I believe that this button had gotten stuck in the corner here. So if you have trouble with this, you're not the only one. It may just be me, and I was way too excited to see how beautiful this tasted and looked. I broke the packaging. So if you are opening this, use a little bit of patience, and it does slide right out just like a box, just like that. Now, inside it says that there are natural terpenes. It's a smooth draw. It has a ceramic coil, a preheat button, variable voltage, and my favorite, it's rechargeable. It does say please reference back of pull-out tray for operating and preheat instructions, which when you open it, there is a whole list of how to use the preheat functions and the voltage instructions and the operating instructions, which is super helpful because for newbies and beginners, you don't always know how to use one of these. It says click button 5 times to activate the device, hold the button to inhale, click 5 times to turn off. The LED will stay lit while charging and will turn off when fully charged. I just want you to appreciate how beautiful this is. I mean, look at that. That is just a beautiful white. It has a little section here. You can just put your fingers and pull the thing right out. And then there's this just absolutely beautiful, crisp design. They even have a little peephole here that's in the shape of a cloud, which again draws back to the company name, In the Cloud. There is a QR code here, a Type-C charging port here. They don't give you a charging cable, but most of us have one of these lying around somewhere for some device. So I actually like that they did not provide anything in the box. Excuse me, the charging port is right here. This is the earpiece. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it does glow. I don't know if you could see that. We'll try that one more time. Yep, there you go. That is turning off. And now that's on. Ooh, the initial smell is indeed very fruity. It's got a little bit of an undernote of a pine. The liquid is a somewhat dark yellow, kind of like an olive oil or an extra virgin olive oil. This looks really nice. There's a duckbill here for very simplistic inhaling. The porthole is fairly large as well. Now, you will need to have a little bit of patience with this. It took me a try or two before I could get this to actually give me a good draw. So give me a few minutes just to activate this and we'll see how it tastes. Okay, so that one did not work. Let's try this again. Ooh. Whew. That kicks. That has a very light burning in the back of my throat, which I do need to clear out with a little bit of water. The flavor is very smooth, though. I do taste a delicious fruit flavor, very similar to a punch. There is a very noticeable hemp aftertaste and during a good bit of a piney taste. I like that. Whew. Excuse me there. Those are some deep lung hits that I was trying to get a nice, good flavor feel. That is a very rich, good bit of terpenes there making me cough, I would assume. A very nice pine flavor towards the end. I still feel it a little bit on my tongue, but that is a very nice flavor. All right, and the last, third and final hit. I keep feeling the sense to cough, and I'm trying to fight it off, and I think I was successful. That was the last little bit of it dying away. The time now is 11:50. I usually expect any inhalable type of product to kick in within about 5 minutes or so. So I'll just go over some of the other features about this. I really like the fact that it glows when you inhale. I don't know if you could see that on the video itself, but as I'm inhaling and looking downwards, this little pinhole right here, I think you can see that right there. Yep. That ends up lighting up as well as the entire LED button. So when you're looking down, you can see if it's firing or not. The inhale on this was very smooth. It didn't feel tight or constricted. It didn't have any sort of some of these you have to really take a deep pull to kind of clear out any of the residual oil in there, especially if it's been lying flat. These are best when they're upright. Now with disposables, that can be kind of hard depending on the shape that they're in. This one does sit flat on a surface, so there, that one stays up. Overall, this was a very well-designed package and a very well-designed device. The overall product, let's see what the flavor here. Punch, definitely had that in both senses of the word. It was sweet. There was definitely notes of tropical fruits in there. I want to say it was close to like a pineapple, maybe some berries definitely in there, which all of the berries are listed on the picture here. You can kind of see that. That is how it is there. The font in this is wonderful. I mean, the psychedelic series you instantly think of back in the 80s and 90s when they really had these going. I really liked the flavor on this, and sometimes you're really not sure what to expect with these. Sometimes they mislead you thinking it's going to be super sweet, no piney aftertaste, and this one, I expected that a little bit, but that definitely you could feel the punch. Alrighty, I'm going to pause the video briefly. It has been 3 minutes, so I assume in the next 2 minutes we'll be experiencing some of those effects. So stay with me. I'll be back in 2 minutes, a couple seconds of your time. Alright, it's been about 10 minutes or so since the third and final hit. I am starting to feel some of the effects, and they're very calming. It goes in well with the typical description of indica. I feel very relaxed. I'm comfortable. I feel a good bit of weighted feeling, almost as if there was a blanket on my shoulders. I'm feeling a very light tingling in my wrists, my cheeks, strongly in my feet, and a little bit in the center of my chest here. This is a very comfortable, I would say, pins and needle types of feeling. It doesn't have any pain associated with it. In fact, it's feeling a very light buzzing, if you will. My thoughts are still fairly composed. I don't feel out of control. I don't feel overwhelmed. I feel very safe, secure, just very relaxed. There is a blissful euphoria that is just like an aura. It feels very soothing. I do feel a little bit of drowsiness. My eyelids feel a little heavy. I keep wanting to drop my head down and just relax. I have an enhanced sense of touch. Everything feels very warm and soft and smooth. I'm enjoying a very comfortable, relaxed sensation. It's very calming. Some of these can make you feel more active, more creative and focused. This is just a very, almost like a sense of time has slowed down and everything just feels very, very chill, if you will. I will say there is a bit of a dry mouth. I find myself grabbing a water every couple of, I want to say every minute or so. Not only does that help with the dry mouth, there is a wonderful sensation that my taste buds are in flavor overload. This is often what I refer to as the enhanced sense of taste, but not so much munchies. Like I don't have any immediate cravings, but I do imagine if I had something to eat, I would have a very nice enhanced sense of taste. I do taste that. The time is now 12 o'clock. It is more slowing sensation. I feel very relaxed. I would really like to just lay down and enjoy the sense of a weighted blanket I feel on my entire body. I would definitely say this is one of the top inhalable devices that I've used. I have a lot more from IndaCloud to share with you guys. I'm really excited to get into some of their new products. I just received a shipment, I want to say yesterday, and I'm really excited to share more of what this awesome, awesome company has to offer. Now, I will have a link in the description below, as well as an affiliate code that helps me to continue creating these videos. Any commission I get from you guys buying any of their IndaCloud's product, I will definitely, I will, see, there it is. I'm losing my train of thought slowly. Oh yes, in the description, there will have an affiliate link where you will get 20% off your order, and they usually ship out very quickly, and you'll get in a couple days depending on where you are. This was a fantastic product. I'm really looking forward to more of their stuff. So we'll see you guys a little later, and as always, enjoy legal cannabis.